And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this afternoon's game between the RHL Red Hooks and Montucky. It's game number 2 of Bravo League action here today in the RHL. And joining me today, alongside me, myself, and I, is Daniel Gomez. Daniel, what are your thoughts, and who are the referees for tonight's game?
So wearing the stripes today, we got John Nisley over here to my left. To my right, Darren Toller. In net for Montucky, Dennis Miles. Over in Red Hooks, Martha Price. In what will be the third and final game of Bravo action today between the 5th and 6th place teams.
And at least you watch a lot of B-League games, and what are your thoughts on what we're going to see today?
It will be very fast. There should be a lot of shots. Both goalies for these two teams know what they're doing. If you don't already know, we are sharing all of our broadcasts today on Facebook. So go over there, give us a like. If you're on here, you're obviously on YouTube already, so make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. And we should have a pretty good game. Like Montucky and Red Hooks, the whole B division was decided by one game as far as who was going to be 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So don't expect any drop in the pace from even the championship game that we just watched.
And off the face-off here, the Red Hooks get it down in deep. And Montucky gains control. They enter the blue line here. Goes to the left side over to number 11, number 10, Mallory Milligan. And again, they gain control. Shot goes on net. Going to be an easy save there after the shot by Mike Shaw. Covered up by Martha Price, and the face-off will come to her right. So early on here, 14:28 left to go. Score is tied. Face-off will go to the left of Martha Price, and in to take the face-off is number 71. Big rebound out in front. Good save, and another rebound there. And a quick goal early on. And a quick look at that goal right off the draw. Good opportunities by the entire teams, but puck will come loose here in front, and a nice pass out in front, and you'll see has off this play. Puck comes loose, shot, rebound, and a goal. So returning to live action here. Michael Fries on the left side. Turns the puck over. Coming up is Montucky. Montucky moves the puck up through center ice. Intercepted there by Ted Purdy. He tries to skate through, but it gets intercepted, and it's dumped all the way down back behind the net. And back to retrieve is Kevin Chambers. Chambers behind his own net. Makes an easy pass there on the right side to his defense partner. And they manage to start coming out as Purdy kicks it up the side. Early score here, 1-0 to Montucky. Off the draw, the Red Hooks gain control. Bob Carolyn moves it deep into the offensive zone where it's picked up by Anthony Thornton. He tries to center, and it's intercepted. Montucky clears it up the boards past Bob Carolyn. And it's intercepted there at center ice, where it's quickly picked up by Not quite sure yet. I'll get familiar with the numbers as we go on. Intercepted there by the Red Hooks. Alex Stimson into the corner. And he scores his first goal of the game. Nice play there on an interception by Alex Stimson. And he ties the game up.
Just a beautiful shot there by Alex, picking post in there on Dennis Miles. And we're tied here 1-1. You'll see Stimson step in, and he just lets that shot go right over the blocker of Miles. Tie game.
All the games today have been pretty tight across all the games, including the game just right preceding us, even though it was a 5-1 game. Really, it was only a few minutes section there were a lot of goals. So Alex Stimson ties it up for the Red Hooks as the Montucky tries to move it out. It's intercepted there by Purdy, I believe.
And Michael Fries with that heavy shot.
And it just goes wide as Kevin Chambers goes back to retrieve. Tried pick up by the Red Hooks as they come through center ice. Ted Purdy. Purdy tries to cut to his right. Good stick there. Shot just wide by Michael Fries. Fries a heavy shot as it comes up. And out to Scott Williams. Scott Williams played in the last game. As Mallory Milligan takes a shot, and it just goes wide. Picked up here out at center ice. It's going to be handed to Alex Stimson. He crosses the blue line, just loses the puck as he crosses, so it results in an offside play. 11-9 left to go. The score tied here 1-1 between the Red Hooks and the Montuckies. Is it the Montuckies?
Montucky Cold Snacks.
Oh, Montucky Cold Snacks.
Which is a clever way of saying beer.
Gotcha.
As it was explained, because I was confused. I was like, is that jerky or is that peanuts or what is that? And they're like, no, it's Cold Snacks. And I still didn't get it, and they had to spell it out. They were like, beer.
That actually makes sense to me now. So out in the zone is Alex Stimson. He'll take it wide, goes in the corner, centering pass there to Jim Poole. Poole pulls the trigger, but just only gets a piece of it. Doesn't quite connect. Held in there by Bob Carolyn. Carolyn tries to put it back in deep in the corner, but it's intercepted and cleared out to center ice, where Ryan Reese with the backwards jersey, which is what confused me early on. It's like, why is there a G guy out there right now? But anyway, it's picked up out at center ice by Sutterfield, who also played earlier today as a sub on another team and had a pretty good game in that particular game.
He's a great guy. Actually, one of the real big success stories this year for the RHL. So Oakshire Brewing in the Apollo division had a bunch of players gone for what's an old man's tournament in Spokane, and so they pulled up 3 players from the Bravo division, and all 3 players got goals and assists in what was a 12-2 routing of RHL Yellow, I believe.
That's excellent. Excellent to hear there. We're going to get a first penalty of the game tonight, or excuse me, an icing call. I looked up. And we've early score here, 1-1. Goals by Alex Stimson, and who scored that first goal, Daniel?
I believe, I do not know.
Well, we have the highlights, so we'll take a look at that
let's
there
do
in
that.
a little bit. But off the draw here will be to the right of goaltender Martha Price. Won by the Red Hooks, but controlled by the Cold Snacks. So it's actually not the Red Hooks, it's the Hooks that are colored red, right? Is there
Red Hooks Brewery.
So it's the Red Hooks Brewery.
There's a
pulled up here on the right side by Purdy. He loses the puck and overskates. Picked up by the Snacks, and they'll move it in here. Dump it in. Picked up by Williams. Williams looks around. He pulls it off the boards. Comes out to center ice, controlled there by Scott Service. Scott Service moves it up. Quick shot by Purdy. It just deflects wide. Chambers holds it in. He'll go in the left corner. Pulls up. Goes up top to the point. Little bit of time there. Shot deflected. And doesn't quite make it to the net, where number 8, Soyson, tries to clear, but it's held in nicely at the point by Chambers. and eventually makes its way to the net for a good save. Down in the corner is Purdy. Purdy centers the puck, deflected there. Now controlled up by the Cold Snacks of the Montucky variety. Intercepted there by the Red Hooks, and eventually comes back out to Chambers.
Love to see that. Kevin Chambers
goes out for a change after a quick shot there by, is that Ted Purdy? Who's the big guy?
That is Friesen.
Friesen.
Or Fries.
Oh, excuse
Michael
me, Michael Fries. There was a Michael Fry at one point in Eugene.
It's different guy.
That's not the same
This guy's
Fry?
a little bit bigger. He's got a freaking rocket of a shot, though.
He does, has a great shot. Face off to the right of Dennis Miles. Works its way back behind the net where it's picked up by Nathan Sutterfield. He's behind his own net, cuts back, looks for some help, eventually moves the puck up, picked up by Shaw. Shaw's going to have a little bit of room with a quick back check there. Great back check by Thornton. He pushes the puck wide, eventually back up to Milligan. I can hear that. Out at center ice, Bob Carolyn will have a little bit of time for the Hooks right now. Manages to avoid the forecheck of Thornton. Cleared up to the point. Held in by DuPont. Momentarily as the puck comes back out, Stimson tries to cut through the middle of the ice. Poke checked away at the blue line. Helped out there by his teammate Anthony Thornton. Thornton takes a shot. Quick save there. And with 7:09 left to go, the score is still tied, 1-1. Game between here the Red Hooks and the Cold Snacks.
You know, we had the Red Hooks out here doing their thing. They were giant killers throughout the entire season. So not only did they stop Team Orange, but they also stopped the Americans from reaching that second seed by doing what they're doing here today, which is just controlling the puck and taking lots of shots. They have that dynamic offensive line of Stimson and Service and Michael Fries, or not Michael Fries, excuse me. Is it Michael Fries?
Michael Fries.
Michael Fries, who can just rip it.
Stimson actually never really played hockey growing up. It's actually an interesting story. He didn't come and play hockey until he moved to Eugene. Went to school here at the University of Oregon and joined the Generals as their play-by-play announcer, and then started picking. Didn't really want to play hockey, but he eventually picked it up, and doing really well now, moving his way through the leagues. And actually, I don't know what the particular standings are, but one of the better offensive players at the B level. A little bit of a scrum here in front of the net as Dennis Miles finds his way to find the puck and cover it up to keep the score tied here early in the first.
Well, folks, if you're just joining us, make sure you comment both on this video or on our Facebook page. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Make sure that you let us know that you're watching and kind of let us know who you are watching for, as it looks like Carlia is saying go Red Hooks.
And just let us know where you're at. Some of you don't know, there's a chat session. If you're on mobile, it's at the very bottom. Just scroll down to the bottom. Join the chat conversation. Let us know where you're from, who you're watching. Make fun of people. That was what we were doing when Daniel was playing earlier today. But also you can join us on Facebook, all that action. It's facebook.com/the Rink Exchange. And go ahead and comment. Daniel's watching the Facebook section. I'm watching the chatter on the YouTube channel. Give us a chance to give you a shout out and, of course, answer any questions or maybe just make fun of a few players, and we'll read your comments on the air as we get to them. Back for Miles. He stops it behind his own net. Right now the Cold Snacks will start to move the puck up through center ice. Tried to hit Mike Shaw, but not quite the connection that we wanted. Carolyn moves it up, but it's intercepted by Shaw now. Shaw takes a shot. It's blocked. And the Red Hooks' Jim Poole will move it out to center ice, where it's intercepted by Soyson, and he'll dump it in. Back behind the net is Reese. Reese clears it all the way out, and it's momentarily kept at center ice, but cutting back there, the Red Hooks. Good shot there, and a goal as it slips by and makes its way in.
Not too sure who let that shot go there for Montucky. It looked like it just trickled through Martha Price. Wasn't sure where it hit her. And then as she went down, it looked like it really trickled just right past her. We'll see here. A step in and then a good quick release. Kind of caught her off guard. And with that, Montucky's up 2-1.
That was Sutterfield there with the goal, as we saw on the replay. So the score now is 2-1, Montucky.
And this is one heck of a line for the Red Hooks. Stimson, Thornton, and Poole. Bunch of bruisers and goal scorers they are.
And Jim Poole just has so much leverage, just such a giant human being.
Well, his stick is actually made from the roots of a buka tree. And I don't know if you know what a buka tree is, boss, but it's something that I made up, and it's really strong.
Only grows in the Australian outback, from
Yes.
what I understand. And Stimson's behind the net right now trying to find and control the puck. Eventually moves it to Poole. Poole tries to throw it out in front, but it's intercepted. Momentarily regained by Stimson. Moves it back down behind the net, where it's picked up by Sutterfield. He tries, intercepted by Stimson. Stimson cuts to the middle, takes a shot. Good save there by Miles as it makes its way back into the corner, where Mallory Milligan, at one point I will remember that because it's really easy to remember. Stimson tries to play it out. It's up into the bench, and we'll get a stoppage play.
You know, Flint, we talked a little bit here about what we did with the Bravo division here, and so I have the numbers right in front of me. So out of the top 5 goal scorers, 4 of them, 1 took C-League, and also all of them are graduates from our hockey academy.
Quick opportunity here by Ted Purdy. Takes a shot. Nice play on a turnover, and he scores the goal. So, excuse me, that's Ted Purdy on the right side. And he quickly makes it 2-2.
Just another quick shot from the outside here. You'll see Purdy walks and just rips it far side. It looks like it hit the post and went in right above blocker on Dennis Miles. We're tied 2-2.
Lots of back and forth today. Good play by both teams. Scoring's a little bit slow early, but it's picked up in the last few minutes. Lots of offensive opportunities as a result of turnovers, which is kind of common in most hockey. I think coaches always talk about trying to keep turnovers to a minimum, but that's usually where goals are scored, and that's the opportunity that we have seen tonight.
Just want to clarify, you score when the other team turns it over. Not the other. You don't go, oh, I need to turn this over so we can score. That's not how that works.
So most of the teams that you coach, I seem to see that actually does happen. Our team thinks that we're supposed to turn the pucks over.
Who is the fool then? Because you could get rid of me if you think that that's wrong. Yeah, touche there, boss.
So now in the corner, Kevin Chambers, who, by the way, we've talked all day long about the people who volunteer throughout the organizations here. Kevin Chambers, an official, a statewide representative here for the RHL and the Rink. So he is an elected representative of all the players here in the RHL. You saw that earlier or later today he'll be officiating. He plays. He also coaches at the 12U level for the Lane Amateur Hockey Association. His daughter plays. His wife now plays. So if you're not playing, you're not out here right now, what are you doing? A couple of shout-outs to people right now. Wanting to mention hello to Jonathan Valder, Cold Snack City. Shout-out to Mike Shaw. Shout-out to you. And so thanks for everyone listening in. Cheryl Poole, Nathan Freeman. Great comments out there. Keep them coming. So, again, if you're trying to join us online, right on the YouTube channel, there's a chat. Just scroll to the very bottom. If you're on mobile, that's really where it is. If you're on a desktop, you can kind of see it to your right unless your window's maximized. Join the conversation. Let us know what's going on, and we'll give you a shout-out, read your comments on the air.
Lots of back and forth here for both teams. Shots at both ends. Some real heart attacks for these goalies here as they have their work cut out for them.
Sutterfield tries to break it by Stimson, but he can't. Stimson dumps it back into the corner, gets it to Jim Poole. Poole makes a nice move, tries to hit back Stimson, but can't quite find him. And coming out of his own end will be Sutterfield. Sutterfield cuts, goes to the middle, can still find the puck, can't quite get his stick on it, so it kind of makes its way into the corner, where Stimson will play it back to his defense partner and will clear out to center ice.
A hand pass there. A lot of people don't know Jim Poole actually almost missed some games this year. He had to take a little break for an audition in the upcoming movie Godzilla King of Monsters. So just in case you were wondering, he was up for the role of Ghidorah and he did not get it. So
wasn't he also auditioning for the Hulk for Avengers Endgame?
I think that was already that's all CGI.
Oh, gotcha.
You just ruined a good joke.
So Williams moves it up to the left side to Purdy, or excuse me, Fries. Fries tries to dump it in front, just squeaks across the goal line. But Fries moves it up to Williams. Shot by Williams, hits off the post, doesn't make its way in. Great save there. Wish we had a camera down low. We might be doing that one, but we'll pull this one up for you too so you can kind of see what happened. Everybody at ice level is asking for a replay, so we'll get that one for you.
And Dennis Miles sitting down right now after making that big save, and you'll see right here, Fries comes around, takes this shot, and it goes off the post and then bounces around. All kinds of havoc there. And we're still tied 2-2 with 1 minute to go.
So off the face-off, Williams tries to shoot it, gets deflected. Picked up there by... Who's number 7 down there? Who's the guy in the red pants, Daniel? This guy right here.
Brogan Coleman or Nolan Coleman? I can't remember
so
which.
It's just Coleman.
Coleman.
Otherwise, we can't do the play-by-play if we don't know. That's one of the reasons, folks, that you want to update your rosters so we absolutely know who is playing, although we don't. Actually, that's probably how we'll do it, is we do a play-by-play once a week.
Updated roster.
And we do 1 game or 2 games a week, then it'll probably encourage people to do their rosters.
Getting fed some information here on YouTube we will share with you at the next break.
So here is Purdy.
And so we just talked about, our almost Hollywood star, Jim Poole. Nathan Freeman says, I heard that Jim turned down the role of Hodor from Game of Thrones. I am not a Game of Thrones buff, but apparently Flint is, and he says he also didn't want to have to carry anyone.
Yeah, hold the door. That's all I have to say is hold the door.
Hold the door.
So 33 seconds left to go here in the first period. The score's tied 2-2. Pretty even game. Good goaltending on both sides. And last 27 seconds here, we're going to get an interception by Bob Carolan. He's going to get some time to walk in. A shot just goes wide past the glove of Dennis Miles. Picked up there by Snacks. And Coleman, he tries to move it up, just gets it past his blue line. Last ditch effort there by Milligan, but she's unable to gain control. Carolan will pick up the puck behind his own net with the last 5 seconds here in the first period, so that'll do it for the first period as he maintains control. And at the buzzer, after 1 period of play, we got a tie, 2-2 between the Red Hooks and the Montucky Cold Snacks.
And you really can't write this any better than it's playing out right now. 2-2 going into the second period. It's been a lot of back and forth action. I don't think we've had any penalties thus far. Both goalies making some saves, both teams scoring some goals. So really just a continuation of what we've seen in the last 2 Bravo Division games. We'll see what happens here in the second period. As Scott Williams returning to the ice, I believe he had to go to the trainer's room and get a new pair of blades put on his skates. The equipment manager back there, Reg Dunlap.
Dunlap says that Williams actually quite demanding from the equipment standpoint, always asking a lot of the equipment managers, having all kinds of problems, has a special dryer back there to dry his gloves on every shift. And I think out here, especially in the RHL, that seems a lot to demand of the training staff on the ground here at the Rink Exchange. But you know what? for Pastor Scott, that is an important distinction for him to have while he is playing.
And, you know, it really speaks to the character of the players and the staff that we have here in the RHL. Those guys are willing to do whatever they can to help their team and help their staff with accomplishing the mission, which is to win Bravo Division championships.
So here we go, second period. Teams change and the puck drops. And right off the bat, Rasmussen gains control inside the zone. He tries to center the puck. It comes off.
I don't know who that is. Lots of back and forth action.
So if anyone knows who's 71 out there is playing for blue, we'd like to give him, but it's picked up here by Stimson in his own end. He fires it out to center ice, where it's picked up by DuPont. She'll chip it to the near blue line. Nice little soft push area pass. A little bit too far ahead, a little bit too fast, and Rasmussen carries across the line for an offsides. So the faceoff will come back into the neutral zone, but a nice play by DuPont. Instead of shoving the puck hard and possibly causing an icing play, she chips it softly into a soft area. And whereas Rasmussen could have waited just one more step, he would have been onside onto the play and then would have had a nice 2-on-2 going into the zone. So if you have any questions about the hockey side of things, also give us a shout out. We'll try and do our best. Daniel knows a little bit about the hockey, me not so much, but we'll make it work. So Williams here chips the puck nicely under the stick of Michael Fries. Fries moves it to Stimson. Stimson's going to have a little bit of room to work here along the wall, but not much, and he'll cycle it down over the left side to Fries. Fries moves it to the point to Kevin Chambers. Chambers looking for some help. He'll walk across the line. He's got some room now. Nice pass there to Fries, who almost tried to tip it on net. He'll work, comes out of the corner. Fries centers, goes off Miles over to the corner. Williams tries to control it, but he can't. Moves it up. Firing back is the Sutterfield. Sutterfield moves the puck back behind the net. It's picked up there by the Red Hooks. They'll move it up to center ice, and Fries comes with it. Fries moves the puck nicely up ahead. A shot coming, and a nice goal there.
What a play. From the breakout to the shot. Flawless execution there. You saw Scott Service was in that passing lane. He let that puck go to Ted Purdy, who rips that shot. Blocker side high. Unbelievable shot, and it looks like Scott Service is ensuring he gets his point, but yeah, that shot there by Ted Purdy, you see it on the instant replay, just a fantastic release, and it caught Dennis Miles way off guard here. It's 3-2 for Montuck, or for Red Hooks.
And Coleman brings it in. He takes his shot, so quickly there. Coleman ties the game right back up.
Throw the puck on net or throw the puck near the net. That seems to be the mantra for both teams at this point. As you can see from our instant replay, puck gets played across. Montucky skates across the blue line, lets this shot go, and it goes off a Red Hooks defenseman's skate and right past Martha Price. Wide open game, lots of goals. Don't know if I could think of a better way to spend my Sunday except for the fact that the Sharks are playing in 10 minutes.
Well, so we'll make sure we get updates regularly. So, again, just a reminder to join us on social media.
So Happy Gilmore, or number 71 is Happy Gilmore.
Number 71
That's what I'm being told by Nathan Freeman.
All right, we'll call him Gilmore.
So, Mr. Gilmore.
That'll actually be pretty good. So Gilmore is here to take the draw. He does win the draw. Milligan tries to play it into the corner, and it's intercepted there by Carolyn. Carolyn wraps the puck all the way around to Thornton. He's going to come out of the zone and have a little bit of room. He's got Stimson to his left, but Thornton's going to go ahead and take the shot. Good save there by Miles. Milligan pushes it behind the net, or excuse me, DuPont. And it comes around back to the point to Reese. Reese takes the shot. It goes deflected into the corner. Quickly to pick up the puck is Stimson. Stimson tries to center the puck, but it bobbles over a stick, but he recovers his own. Tries to center again, and it's picked off.
Still
Picked
more
up
back
again
and
by
forth.
Stimson. Carolyn tries to hit Stimson, but a little bit too far behind him, and DuPont manages to pick up the puck, turns it over to Carolyn, however, and Carolyn dumps it in back behind the net. I have no idea who 87 is either. Does anyone know who 87 is?
Crosby.
Yeah.
87 or 81?
Is that 81 or 87? Here. That looks like 87.
Oh, that is Sean Breslin.
Breslin.
He's on that roster. No, he's not. Interesting.
So back behind the net in her own corner is DuPont. DuPont trying to fight the puck there with Thornton, and DuPont wins that battle, goes to the point, but it's intercepted quickly by Williams, or it's picked up behind the net by Breslin. He tries to move it in, but Williams, who had stepped in, manages to control the puck. He goes behind the net. It's got Poole in front of him. Can't find Poole. Williams still going. Moves it up to the point. Chambers now. Chambers takes the shot. Good deflection. Good swipe there by Poole, and he's there for the rebound. Nice goal there by Jim Poole.
Awesome hockey play there. Puck's moved up top to Kevin Chambers. Fires a shot. Scott Service sitting up higher in the slot. Looks to deflect it, and as you can see on the replay here, it's played up to that point. Kevin lets his shot go. Scott Service gets his stick on that first rebound, or that first shot for the deflection. There's a rebound, and Jim Poole's able to bury that. So awesome all-around hockey play there for the Red Hooks, and we are tied yet again.
Are we tied, or they have the lead?
Maybe they have the lead.
Yeah, I think it's 4-3
They have the
now.
lead. 4-3 Red Hooks. And we are only in the second period.
Offside play here at the blue line, and it's 4-3. 10:43 left to go in the second period. The score is 4 for the Red Hooks, 3 for the Montucky Cold Snacks. Once again, join us online, and that's with the chat system on our YouTube channel, or go ahead and follow us and comment on the thread for this particular game at facebook.com/The Rink Exchange. Make sure you like the page so that you can get all things The Rink Exchange. And if you want to do the Generals a favor, the Generals are always looking for additional subscribers. It helps us on the YouTube page. So if you have that chance, click the subscribe button. And if you really like us, hit the bell. That's the reminder button. That even makes it even better for the Generals. So give us a chance. Increase our subscriber base, even though you don't always watch Generals games. And if you don't, I don't know why you don't, but make sure you give us a chance to do that.
Stop mooching off the system. You know, hit the like button. Make it easy on us. It doesn't cost you anything. All it does is help us. So if you're not hitting the like button, what are you doing here?
So the puck's deep in the offensive zone for the Cold Snacks. Up at the point here, it just barely comes outside as Coleman tried to take a play but couldn't, and the Red Hooks will come back. They'll take a quick shot. Easy save there by Dennis Miles. Coming up the play is Sutterfield, but he turns it over, and back down below the line is Freeze behind the net, centers the puck to nobody, and it comes out all the way to center ice, where Scott Williams has to chase it down. Williams moves it up very quickly to Stimson. Stimson chips it past Coleman. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So Coleman is down low. Stimson will grab that puck. Again, he's got a lot of room now on the right side. Tries to hit it to the point, but doesn't quite get enough of the puck. But Williams managed to make a good play with his foot. He's looking around now for some help. Decides to take the shot. Just fires it wide. And Stimson will be on the left side now. Stimson goes behind the net. Stimson still with the puck. He moves it to the point to Williams. Nice play off the wall. Williams over to Chambers. Chambers have to corral it in a little bit. And we're going to get a face-off. Looks like outside on a crease violation on the Red Hooks.
You're talking about a place that you don't want to be right now. Dennis Miles is in his crease, and there is red all over the place. One of the things with this Red Hooks team is they know how to get to the front of the net, and they know how to make a goalie's day difficult. So, if you're Montucky, what you should do is get those guys out of there. And it's a lot easier to say than to do because Jim Poole is very big.
He's a very, very tall man. So back to the game here. 8:44 left to go in the second. The score is 4-3 in favor of the Red Hooks. Some pretty good action so far. Breslin moves it up on the left side over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen gets some pressure from Stimson, and the puck nicely played by Stimson up to Jim Poole. Poole has a little bit of room, tries to backhand it in the middle of the ice. Nice play there by Milligan. Milligan has people all over, chipped up there by Jim Poole. That looked like a really dirty play on Poole's part.
That wouldn't surprise me.
But manages to come up to the point. Nice play by Bob Carolyn to hold it in. Carolyn now down deep, tries to center the puck. Picked up there by the Cold Snacks. Milligan will bring it up through the middle of the ice. Up through the middle of the ice is Gilmore. Gilmore moves it over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen turns back. He looks to center, but that's easily intercepted by Stimson. Makes a nice move and moves the puck nicely up to the right side for the Red Hooks. Cutting into the middle. Good stick there by, is that Gilmore again? No, excuse me. Oh, that is Gilmore. No, 17. Who do we have? Who's this guy right here? Oh no, is that 81?
I think that's 81.
No, it's 87. Breslin. Excuse me. We made that mistake a little bit earlier.
Oh.
So down deep, Duggan. Duggan loses the battle, and coming up with the puck for the Red Hooks is Williams, but he throws a pass right on the stick to Breslin. Breslin dumps it back in. Back to recover for the Red Hooks is number 28, Scott Service. Service, an excellent Zamboni man here at the Rink Exchange.
Does it all.
He moves the puck up. Kevin Chambers is going to have a little bit of room. He cuts to the middle, takes a shot. Great save there by Dennis Miles.
I've been told to try and move along the line.
Well,
We'll skip that replay since we got
Lots of zone time here for the Red Hooks. Talk a little bit about Kevin Chambers, Scott Service, both involved in coaching here. Scott helps run the Intro to Hockey program. So he coaches both with the little kids and the adults. So a lot of experience there gained by Scott, and it's been good for him. Been good for our program here at the rink. As Flint is going to step out of the booth to go conduct some of his youth hockey things that he needs to do. Don't know what those are. He's a mysterious guy. But I'm going to do both the color and the play-by-play for the next period in 2 minutes. Hopefully you can hang with me. If you're on YouTube, definitely comment. And if you're on Facebook and you have YouTube open, why not just comment on YouTube? I don't know why you need to comment on one or the other. As this is the Red Hooks, Anthony Thornton's going to skate this out, chip it up to number 8, who is Matthew Soyson. Like the sauce? Not sure. Martha Price going to freeze this. We'll have a stoppage. 5:54 left in the second period. Red Hooks still up 4-3. We'll have a reset here. Gilmore on the draw against Stimson. This played out for a shot from Soyson. Sutterfield plays this deflected out. Soyson's going to play this along the boards as Cody Rasmussen loses this puck. And again, Soyson fires it. Puck loose. Martha Price able to cover that. Face off again to Martha Price's right, to our right. Stimson, Gilmore, here's the draw. Breslin can't handle that pass from his D partner, Jessica DuPont. Now here's Rasmussen cutting in. Chasing Ryan Reese. Reese fires this across. Jim Poole take that puck. He'll fire a pass across to Stimson. Stimson skates across blue line. He's got space. He'll take a shot. Glove save Dennis Miles, and he'll hold and freeze for the draw. Dennis Miles, one of those guys, you'll hear us say it throughout all the broadcasts today. He does everything here. So Dennis was a billet dad for the Generals 2 years ago. He had Colton Simbal, Chris Alazakis, and Logan Sanders for a time. Him and his wife billeted those guys for, well, Logan for 2 years, Colton for 1, and Alazakis for 1. Great people all around. Oh, and here's a rebound, a loose puck. Miles able to smother it off the shot. All that started with Freeze's shot. We'll get you a replay here. As you can see, Freeze going to corral this, turn fire, and that loose puck just sat next to Miles until it was smothered. And we're back to live action. As Montucky moves this out, Rasmussen, he'll fire, saved by Price, rebound, deflected up, Purdy corrals, he'll skate this out of his end. He'll cut to the outside, skate around Sutterfield. Sutterfield taking a good angle, Freeze takes this rebound, he'll skate it to the corner, but runs into 2 Montucky cold snacks forwards. Here's Chambers, he'll snag this, played along the boards to Fries. Fries dumps to the middle, Purdy can't corral the pass. Rasmussen grabs this, he'll look to move it out, and he'll play it up the boards. Sutterfield not able to grab that as it'll cross the goal line for icing. We'll have Stimson and Gilmore now. Stimson wins the draw. Up top, Bob Carolyn unleashes a shot. Barely missing the net. Jim Poole, Alex Stimson are going to try and get this, but here's Coleman. He's got wheels, but Stimson's got faster wheels. He stops that play at the blue line. Montucky grabs, dumps. Here's Stimson. He'll play off the wall. Thornton missed it. Poole now grabs a puck. He'll dump it in. Montucky retreating back to their zone. Coleman grabs this, backhand pass, gets out of the zone, and here's the Red Hooks. No look pass there by Stimson, wanted Poole. Poole didn't see it coming. Here's Mike Shaw, he'll push this. Mallory now grabs it, she'll skate along. Shot on goal, Martha Price swallows that up, and we'll have another whistle to her left. I hope we can figure out what his name is too, R.V. Gilmer. But unfortunately, we don't have a good name for number 21 yet. So we'll go with Gilmore for now. Another draw one there by Red Hooks. Kevin Chambers plays this up. Coleman with a shot. Gets blocked in front by Dugan. Chambers plays this around. The Red Hooks try to exit their zone. Again, unable to. Montucky will keep this in. Kevin Chambers is going to go back and try and see what he can do. Pursued hotly by Mike Shaw. Shaw, a captain for Montucky. Came up from the Cascade division the end of last year and is having great success here in the Bravo division now, and that's really what we want here at the RHL. Doyson plays this up. Goes past everybody, and we'll have an icing with a face-off to the Montucky zone. Oh, it is 71. I apologize. 21 and 71. They're just so close. So if you don't know who I'm talking to right now, you're obviously not following the chat that is on the left or on the right side of your screen, as long as your screen isn't maximized, or at the bottom if you're on mobile. Please do comment, like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell if you can on our YouTube. It doesn't really take any effort for you, and it really helps us out here, as Scott Service will try and bury this rebound, but no doing as Dennis Miles lunges across and makes the save. 2:03 left to go in the second period. 4-3 Red Hooks. Third game of Bravo Division hockey. The consolation for 5th place is what these teams are playing for. Shot by Purdy there off the draw, face-off win by Service. John Nisley, official extraordinaire, will drop this puck. The Red Hooks setting up in a one-timer formation. Bob Carolyn, somebody tell him to put that weapon away, just hammering the puck towards the net. .154 to go in the second. And this puck is controlled by Montucky. They'll play it back. Breslin behind his own net. He'll look around. Decides he likes what he sees. Takes a couple steps and makes a pass. Kids, if you want to know how to make a good breakout pass, step 1, move your feet. Change of possession and a face-off now in the Red Hook zone. Number 9 plays that out. Ryan Reese. Coleman will try and snag this. Grabbed by Freeze, who takes the shot. We have said it over and over again, but he truly does have a heavy shot, and he loves to fire it from anywhere he can. But just missing the mark there. Sutterfield attacking Carolyn. Carolyn is able to get it deep. Now it's in the neutral zone. The Red Hook, Scott Service will hit Purdy. Oh, nope, intercepted by Gilmore. Coleman grabbing this. Nope, Freeze giving him some trouble. Is it Freeze or Fries? I'm going to say Freeze like Victor Freeze, the Batman villain, so I can use Mr. Freeze cold puns. Here's Freeze, cold under pressure. He'll try and get this out, but no doing. Gilmore takes that shot on the spin around. It's corralled by Rasmussen, throws a shot on net. Traffic headed that way. Looked like it was Sutterfield and Martha Price's crease. She's able to get it out. Oh, and that'll go all the way down. A shot on the offsides. Montucky will have to defend from their own end here. 25 seconds left to go in the second period. Stimson, Poole, Thornton, Chambers, Williams out there for Red Hooks. Williams slots this across. Chambers, not much time, gets it deep over to the half wall where Thornton will corral. He'll throw this across. Stimson tries to get a knock on it. Nothing doing. Montucky sends 1, 2, 3 to the corner, and they come out with it, but it's turned over. Kevin Chambers throws this back deep. As Jim Poole throws this at the net, Dennis Miles deflects it to the outside, and here it's off the glass, and that is the end of the second period. Red Hooks 4, Montucky 3. Lots of action here to keep all of us at the edge of our seats. And we'll rest for another 30 seconds. Still a very even game. Here is Montucky and Red Hooks making some last-minute adjustments ahead of the third period. Not too many fireworks here. Officials letting the play go. No penalties. Not much writing on this game except for pride. Oh, as Mallory almost biffs it in front of her own bench. Glad we got that on camera. And getting some comments on our name choice for Michael Fries. I would have gone to McDonald's by some people. Egg rolls, ramen, whiskey. I could move. I don't know what's going on our chat right now. I feel like I'm a little out of the loop. So I'll just get back to the play-by-play. Jim Poole's going to try and make a smart little tuck play there on Dennis Miles, but Miles able to get that pad up against the post, smother that puck. They remain 4-3. Stimson, Poole, Thornton all out there stacked up on one side. Montucky ends up coming out with it. And Mallory will play this to the outside. Montucky just not able to put together a clean breakout, spending a lot of time in their own end. And here's Breslin. He'll cut through the middle. Big Sean Breslin. You don't want to get in the way of that train. Mallory will attack Carolyn. Carolyn plays it around. Stimson snags this in front of Shaw. Stimson skates this out smartly through. Didn't throw the puck away. Nice and calm under pressure. So here's Thornton. He gets this, chips it off the wall to his defenseman up top using the yellow. And that puck is stopped in the neutral zone by Bob Carolyn, who plays it off the blue line. And it's stopped by Breslin, who plays it off the blue line. And now it's Thornton who skates it across the blue line. Oh, big collision there along the wall. Looked like Duggan and Thornton. Thornton a little slow to get up. Here's Service moving. Juking, jiving. Sauces a pass to his defenseman. Takes a shot on goal. Kicked outside by Dennis Miles. Mallory will play this. Breakout pass to Rasmussen. He's not able to get up to it. And Martha Price plays it to the corner. Kevin Chambers plays this around to his D partner, whose name escapes me. He flicks this out. Looks like it was just stopped on the blue line, but it doesn't matter as the Red Hooks come back. Here's Scott Service. He dishes across to Michael Fries. Michael Fries takes a shot. Big save by Dennis Miles. Big 2-on-1 save and shut down there by Dennis. Sutterfield spins, walks. Coleman's puck is poked away. Ted Purdy in pursuit. He's got a breakaway. Can it be clean? He gets around. Big save there by Dennis Miles. Another big save for the fellow with the black pads as this is iced down. And we'll have a face-off at the Montucky end. Going back to that save on the 2-on-1 here, you'll see Service corrals, throws it across, Freeze takes this shot, and just a giant kick save there to keep us all evened out. Face off there. Red Hooks corral. Stimson throws it into the pile. Battle in front. Montucky comes out with it, but throws it back to the point. The Red Hooks dump it down. Coleman will grab this, throw it along the board. Sutterfield looks to catch the breakout pass, isn't able to. Carolyn skates out with it into the neutral zone. Stimson grabs this, throws it across to Thornton, who steps in, takes a shot, fires it, and Miles gloves it down. He wants a draw. 11:41 to go in the third period. Gilmore here to take the draw with Stimson. Stimson dishes, throws. Kevin Chambers rips a shot on goal, snagged by Dennis Miles. Another face-off. Red Hooks get control. Tempted pass there by Thornton, doesn't make it. Shaw will grab this. Plays it up the wall. Williams stuffs it back down. Poole tries to play it to the middle. DuPont snags that. Skates to the corner, throws it up the boards. Her teammate was standing right there. Montucky gets this out. Red Hooks cut across the middle again. Play it out. Offsides. Jim Poole just a little too early. But who can blame him when he's 10,000 feet above the ice compared to everyone else? I will not edit the game film, Scott Williams. Nathan Freeman, just to answer your question here, I would love to be watching the Sharks game right now. Does anybody know what the score is? If you could comment with that so I don't have to dig on my phone, that would be awesome, because otherwise I'll miss something, and none of us want me to miss anything here. Here's Williams. Williams grabs this. He'll play it up to Service. Service catches, collects, takes the shot, deflected on the way, and with the goal is Freeze. What a play again by the Red Hooks. Another brilliant two-part play, resulting in a goal. As you can see here, Williams plays it up. Service catches, looks, collects, throws it, and it's deflected on the way by Freeze to stretch Montucky's lead, or Red Hooks' lead rather, to 5-3. .10:30 left in the third period. Another shot there by the Red Hooks. Number 9, Brian Reese. Pond will chase this. Rasmussen. Here's Duggan. Skates across the blue line. Little move there. Tried to get through too many people and wasn't able to. Bob Carolyn grabs this. He'll skate with it. Fires a pass. Hits Fries, but just a bit behind him. Isn't able to snag it. So I have been updated. 0-0. 15:38 to go in the first, in the Sharks' first Colorado game. The fortunate thing is I won't be able to get updates in my next game because I'll be on the ice. But that's what the scorekeeper's for. Gilmore, Stimson. Montucky comes out with this. They're going to look to break out. They get it over the blue line. Thornton gets back, causes a little disruption there. Montucky gets the puck deep. Here's Shaw. He'll pursue Chambers. Chambers plays it up. Isn't able to get it past Gilmore. Coleman steps in, takes a shot. Here's Mallory. She's on it. Kevin is on it. Kevin grabs this. He'll take a look around. Surrounded by Montucky players. Escapes all three players and is able to break out. He's going to be proud of this clip. Steps over the blue line. As now the Red Hooks will play this deep. Here's Chambers. Circling, looking. Plays it off the yellow to Big Jim Poole. Poole shoots, looks, snagged by Dennis Miles. I want to show you this clip here at Kevin Chambers. Looks, nowhere to go. Makes the smart play, doesn't panic, doesn't throw it away, and he's able to get it out through two zones and then dish it for an offensive chance. So good stuff there from our RHL ref in chief, Mr. Chambers. And we're back to live action here. Carolyn grabs this, throw a backhand to the corner. Montucky will grab, go to dump out. Mike Shaw's cut in front of by the defenseman for Red Hooks. He'll keep it in. Mallory will throw this. Again, stopped by the Red Hooks. Carolyn snagging the puck, throws it down deep. Thornton in pursuit. Soyson plays it up the wall. Stimson snags it off the wall. He'll place deep again. Thornton plays in the middle. Shot off the back of the net. Soyson grabs this, fires again. Up to Mallory. She chips it out. Bob Carolyn grabbing the puck in the neutral zone. He'll look up, trying to find options. Run into by his defensive partner. Montucky snags this chance. Takes a shot on goal. The Cold Snacks are able to capitalize on a big bumble there by the Red Hooks. And now we're looking at a 4-3 game. As you'll see, it's just laying there, and Mike Shaw is able to get across. So great play there for Montucky. We'll continue action here. As Red Hooks and Montucky have just over 7.5 minutes left in this game. The Cold Snacks have made it interesting here with a capitalization there by Mike Shaw, who tucked in a rebound just minutes ago on Martha Price. Sutterfield carries this. Offsides. Freeze snags that, skates over the blue line. He'll look to shoot. He takes a shot. Snapped away by Dennis Miles. Chambers grabs this, looks up, lets the cannon go. Big save there by Miles, second save by Miles to keep his team within one. Face off here. Montucky's going to skate this out. Sutterfield beats one. Stimpson busting back, disrupting yet another breakout from Montucky. They've had troubles getting through the neutral zone. This is offsides here. 6:59 to go in the third. Red Hooks 5. Montucky 4. Rachel Freeman saying, if I call Freeze fries again, they'll leave for dinner. So I will try and remember that. Don't want to lose any viewers. Coleman here. He'll grab this puck. Battle to get across the blue line. Pursued by Rees. Pursued by Thornton. Stimpson will play this around. Montucky holds that in. Ryan Reese with the shot there. A little bit of confusion there for the Red Hooks. As this is played across, Rees grabs that, dumps it all the way down. Wasn't going to make it for icing, so Miles comes out, plays this. Rees again, off the wall. Soyson, off the wall. Cold Snacks in pursuit. Bob Carolyn not quite able to get rid of that. Off the post shot for Shaw. He throws this back up to the point, but it's intercepted by Anthony Thornton. Play it out. Soyson dumps the puck. Not on net, apparently. Bob Carolyn plays this out. Thornton dumps to the middle. Was looking for Stimpson, but wasn't quite going to make it. Dennis Miles came out, alleviated the icing. I don't know if he knew there was going to be an icing or if there should have been. But now Montucky skates out. Kevin Chambers snagging this puck, skating around. Big collision there between Soyson and Coleman, or Reese and Coleman. This is Soyson, lots of time as both teams get changes. Well, just Gilmore from Montucky. Looks like that was touched by Rasmussen to alleviate the icing call. Sutterfield grabs this, but Freeze snags it from him, plays it out, stopped there by Montucky's Duggan. Kevin Chambers badgering along the ice, getting this puck. Sutterfield's going to poke this free, but he isn't able to break free of Kevin Chambers. And again, Montucky struggling across that far blue line. Ninkasi's defense constantly circling and cutting. You're not seeing them skate backwards at the blue line. You're seeing them come up, take a good angle, turn forward into the play, and they're really causing havoc for this Montucky team as we get down with under 5 minutes to go in the third period. Oh, And the Sharks have scored a goal 12 minutes into the first, Evander Kane. So that's good news. Just in case you were wondering which team I'm pulling for, it's not the team that rhymes with, actually I don't know what rhymes with avalanche. Blanche? I don't know. Not a rapper. Don't need to rhyme. I'm a coach. So, Breslin here. Chip this in. Offsides delayed. Waved off now as Montucky tags up. Ted Purdy tries to sneak this one past DuPont. Not able to. Breslin plays it to the middle. And here's Service. Service protecting, dishing behind the back play. Tried to find Freeze there. Didn't quite work, but the Red Hooks have it again. Here's Service, takes a shot. Saved and covered by Dennis Miles. The Sharks apparently controlling a little bit of the play here as they're out shooting Colorado 7-3. I don't know what the shots on goal are for this game, but I can tell you that it's a lot to a lot. Well, maybe not, because both teams missed the net a lot in the first period. Shooting's kind of slowed down here, but both goalies have really found their rhythm, freezing a lot of pucks, kind of trying to slow the pace here, I think. The Red Hooks and Montucky, both rush-oriented teams, not usually so partial to cycling the puck, but it's worked well for the Red Hooks as they've gotten 2 goals off of those cycled deep pucks today. This will be an icing here as Breslin just apparently wants a break. He's riding the pony there. I think our cameraman got a little bit of that. Not sure. Don't know if he's sure. But I'm sure that I'm having a good time here in the booth by myself. Three and a half minutes to go here. Williams isn't able to hold this in. Rasmussen will chase him down. Gilmore chases Chambers down. Stimson snags this. He'll try to sneak past his own teammate, Jim Poole, who takes up a lot of real estate. Good spin off there by Stimson. Sauces it into the middle, trying to find Williams. Williams kind of bobbled it a little bit, but he'll turn, look for the open ice, slots it right between Chambers and Stimson. Now Mallory poking the puck off of Kevin Chambers, normally not one to turn the puck over, but it looks like he was having a little bit of trouble. Coleman now trying to get this out. Red Hooks skating it out. Jim Poole, puck just behind him. Kevin Chambers streaks up, fires this. Alex Stimson will chase. Gilmore after him. Gilmore getting him to throw it through the middle. Here's Reese. He'll fire a shot on goal just wide of the net. Big Jim Poole goes down. Scary for everyone. And we'll have a stoppage here. We're not sure Jim's hurt or if he's having an equipment issue. It looks like it was just an equipment issue. But that is a long way for him to fall. So we're happy to see him get up. Yes, Rachel, we are double calling here. We do it all at the Eugene Generals Hockey Network. Mostly just the Sharks game. I don't know. I think the Islanders and the Bruins were playing today. No? I don't remember which Eastern Conference series are going. Actually, I couldn't tell you any series but the Sharks right now. I think it's Columbus and the Bruins, and that was yesterday. And St. Louis and Dallas was yesterday as well. So that leaves... Yeah, no, Becky, you're right. Uh-oh. And there is a controversial call, to say nothing less. So it looks like Shaw threw this on net, poked it, said it was in. We can't see it from here. The officials are having a bit of a discussion right now. And it looks like they've awarded the goal to Montucky. So we have a tie game here. As the Cold Snacks have gotten this game tied up. Oh, Carolina won. Well, that's unfortunate because I was kind of pulling for the Islanders. Well, can't have it all. Scott Serve is going to pursue this puck in the neutral zone. 1-on-2. He'll take on Breslin. Skates the outside, dishes for Purdy. Wasn't able to get a stick on it. Sutterfield plays this to the outside. Shaw not able to corral it. But it moves to the neutral zone either way. Little mismatch here. Sutterfield going to grab this, try and poke it through Chambers. Isn't able to. Shaw isn't able to hold the line. He'll play it across for Gilmore. Gilmore put on the brakes. Freeze. Skates through. He'll fight off a check from Breslin. Both big customers here. Freeze seems more partial to holding his own ice. Shout out to Cheryl for birthing this beautiful human that we all know as Jim Poole. And nobody here likes to see Big Jim fall. It's always scary. So mostly because we all love him so much. Just 23 seconds left to go in the game. Either team could score a goal here. There is no overtime as this is a consolation game, unfortunately. But excitement nonetheless. Fired. Stopped there by Breslin. He's going to tee up. Take the shot. It was offsides. 1 second left. And this looks like we're going to end in a tie here. Both teams putting together complete games. 5-5 is going to be the final score unless something really miraculous happens. But we'll have this draw nonetheless. Stimson here. Nope. Probably had enough time for a goal, but that's all we got for you today, folks. Final score here. Red Hooks, Montucky. 5-5. That concludes our Bravo Division action. If you're not already, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all those things on our YouTube page so you can catch up on all things hockey and Eugene Generals here. We still have 3 more games on the docket for you. A-League action coming up next. To start off, we'll have RHL Yellow and Oakshire in a consolation game. Championship game will be the Ice Dogs Hop Valley, and the final consolation game will be PBR and Rogue. So from all of us here at EJHN, we're signing off, and we'll see you for the next game.